Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is Twilight Force, Flight of the Sapphire Dragon. Right, they're called Twilight Force, and the song's called Flight of the Sapphire Dragon. What do you think we're going to get? Do you think it's going to be death metal? No. Do you think it's going to be prog rock? Probably not. I suspect it's going to be power metal, with a slightly self-aware nod to all that's a bit silly about in metal. And there's lots of silliness in metal, let's face it. Even some of the bands that are trying to be really serious come across as pretty silly. So this rings a bell. And I'm not sure why. This rings a bell. But I have had a request for a different song of theirs. And then also somebody told me about this song, and I went for this because I like the name more. Such things. This is how the decisions are made. So, yeah. Let's see what we get, shall we? But this... I feel like I've heard of these before. Looks quite expensively made. It's like the Legend of Zelda. Oh, look! It's definitely like this. This is Zelda. I've just figured out who they are. Last year, I went to see Sabaton live in Manchester, and they were supported by Accept, the German band, who played a big set. It was like a double header, but there was a band on before Accept, and it was these guys. I've seen them. In fact, as we walked in, they were already on. I must have been a bit late. I don't think I was very late. I was like, I'm never late to gigs, so I must have only been 5 minutes late or whatever. And as I walked in, I remember saying, oh my God, Halloween are here. And they just sounded like Halloween when I saw it. Yeah, I've seen them. I saw them live. Isn't that funny? The only reason I realised was the guys with the long blonde hair and the masks. And I thought, hang on a minute, I've seen those before. And they wore exactly the same thing on stage. So that's probably why it's been ringing. I've been thinking, I've heard of these. I'm sure I have. I've actually seen them live. Can't really remember it. Sorry, guys. But I think it was just fun. He's got a pretty good voice, actually, hasn't he? These guys have played a lot of Zelda. It's got a Halloween. You must admit, it's got a Halloween vibe to it. Early Halloween. Sure can play that lute. Well, if you want lots of melody and songs about fantasy, Dungeons and Dragons, and the whole thing not to be taken too seriously, there you go. Twilight Force. It's just fun, isn't it? It's fun. And it's just, you know what? And that's kind of me damning them with faint praise, because it's not easy to play. Power metal is not easy to play. So basically, you got to be really skillful, but just not take yourself seriously, and just enjoy yourself. And if, as the listener, you can't enjoy yourself, then you're not going to enjoy it. You know, you've got to just let go of all of your, well, it's not serious. It's not. So you just have to have fun with it, really, at the same time. And you know, I saw them live, and I can't remember it in detail, but you know, I just remember them just having fun, and it just being fun, and they went off, and the audience were just sort of going, "That was good, wasn't it? That was we enjoyed that, you know." So yeah, Twilight Force. I know they are now. Yeah, if you like that Halloween kind of stuff, if you like the stuff that gallops along and has got lots and lots of melodies, simple melodies too, so that you can, it's sort of instant that you can follow along. Yeah, maybe Twilight Force is the thing for you. Yeah, I bet they had a great time doing that video. I I love the lute player. That was just great. It must have been so tempting for them to just get his real guitar and stand in the forest, you know, like you see all over the time, but they just went, nah, we don't need any of that. Just, here you go, pretend, here's a lute. Just have some fun. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. I hope you did too. Well, let's see where we go next. Thanks for watching this one. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.